Right, it does look like we are up and running. Yep, we are indeed. So, good evening, fuckers. And yeah, I'm coming from what feels like a fucking furnace. And yeah, somewhat later than originally planned. This is basically the stream that I was supposed to be doing last week. But yeah, it never happened. So here I am now instead. And well, it looks like we've already got a roadie in here. So yeah, you really are a glutton for punishment. Actually, I'll say that. I mean, if you were a real glutton for punishment, you'd be watching the fucking Commonwealth Games now. Is there anybody anywhere on the planet who is remotely interested in the Commonwealth Games? Well, apart from the BBC. Fucking no one cares. Come on, people would rather watch this shit. Well, one person would anyway. So, right, well, the stream is up and running. So, where are we? Well, no big surprises. We're still in the Hipparcos 22460 system. We are still in the process of blowing up Thargoids. And for this video, at least to begin with, I've changed the loadout on my Steamed Hams Corvette. Only slightly. I've changed a couple of the weapons. We'll just quickly go through the change. It really will not take long, because what I've done, I have moved the Guardian plasma chargers. They were class 2, they're now class 1s. And in the class 2 slots, I've now got Guardian shard cannons. All of my engineered, well, yeah, they are all engineered, but yeah, all of my Guardian weapons are the, pre-modified, pre-engineered ones. Taking a bit of a chance, because when I had the class 1 Gauss cannons, the big advantage with the Gauss cannons is the armor piercing, which is 140 on the Gauss cannons. Now with the plasma chargers, it's at 89, and with the shard cannons, it's on 91. Now if you're going up against something like a Cyclops, that's really not a big deal. But I don't plan on just going up against Cyclops. Hopefully, if this test works out, because I've not tried out this loadout at all, so the first part of this will be heading to, I'm going to test it in a low intensity zone and see how it does. And if it works out, then yeah, we'll give it a proper workout, and I may even have another attempt at taking out a Hydra. So, zero interest in the Commonwealth Games. You do shock me. So I don't even know why they bother still doing the fucking thing. And even the athletes aren't interested in doing it, so, I mean, for fuck's sake. Right, so let's get the destination locked in. So we'll head to, planet 13A, or moon 13A, I should say. At the moment, it's not showing anything there, but yeah, there is there's an Imperial capital ship orbiting that moon, and there's a Federation one orbiting the B moon, and they both have low intensity conflict zones, AX conflict zones around them. So that is where we'll be heading to test out these weapons. So let's just check that everything is all set. Yeah, power priorities are done, fire groups are done, and I've got 32 limpets. Right. enough of this poncing about. We'll launch. While we are doing that, I'll do my usual routine of pointing out that I do only have one screen, or I've only got one screen on at the moment, so I'll be having to minimise the game in order to keep up with the chat, if there is any. And let's face it, if I'm in the middle of a fucking conflict zone, I'm probably not going to be doing that a whole hell of a lot until things are really quietened down. Oh, what a place for that. So it'll be quicker if I go this way around the moon. Oh, you fuck. So rather unexpected, the past weekend, I did have some help out here. I had Commander Panther UK who stopped by, and Commander Jimbo 76 arrived, which yeah, that really was a fucking shock. And indeed, Jimbo 76 did do a live stream last night. Yeah, yeah, he did a live stream last night. If you didn't catch it, then it's certainly better than watching the fucking Commonwealth Games. Keep your expectations realistic with regards to his successes. Yeah, success isn't really the word to use, but you know. Right, let's sort out the pips. But anyway, yeah. So the net result of Proteus UK and Jimbo 76 arriving is that they now both have Basilisk kills under their belts. Panther UK has 2 of them. I'm up to 18 of them, which yeah, really did fucking surprise me. I was not expecting anything like that amount while I was out here. I've also destroyed over 200 Cyclops. But the biggest surprise was on 2 separate nights. One night it was me and Jimbo 76 and we were taking on a Medusa. We got it down to 1 heart. All we needed to do was take out the final heart and then finish it off, but our ships were absolutely fucked. So we had to bail out. And then the next night I was with Panther UK, and again we were taking on a Medusa. We got it down to 2 hearts, and I think we could have got it down to the 1, but again our ships were absolutely fucked. Here we are, INV Paramount, that's where we're heading. So yeah, we got really close to taking out a Hydra, but we couldn't manage it. But if we get a chance this weekend, I reckon if the 3 of us tried it combined, I think we could do it. But that's even if this battle is still going on, because I don't know if it's tomorrow that this will end, you know, the next tick over. I suspect it's going to be Tuesday when the update 13 comes along. I don't mind admitting I'm very skeptical as to how good 13 is going to be, purely because of just how shit update 12 was. update 12 was the worst update I have ever seen in, well, 9 years now of playing this. Anyway, here we are. Let's wait for the message to come up and we'll join the battle. There we go. Fucking was rather slow in coming. No shortage of scouts here, which is not a big surprise. Neither's that. They do have a rather annoying habit of welcoming me with a caustic missile. You fucking little shit, no, he's down anyway. He's too close, I'm not going to use a limpet yet. Alright, now well. Fucking hell, okay, I didn't realise it was as close as that. Okay, well, got away with it. Right, so this is the important bit then. We've got the interceptors arriving. It's possible that it could be a basilisk. It's not. Well, that one isn't anyway. Let this come. No, that one isn't either. So we've got two Cyclops. So it should be an easy test. Well, let's find out. I don't have the accuracy that I used to have. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. I don't want him hanging around the capital ship too much either. There we go, so that's the first heart down. Get away from this fucker because I don't want to be caught in its lightning attack. And it looks like he's heading towards me. Yeah, he fucking is. Oh, that's okay. Going after someone else, which is quite alright. There we go. Not expected, but I'll certainly take it. I'm liking this loadout so far. Now I've got to get my temperature down below 20 and then hopefully those caustic missiles will not get a lock on me. Looks alright so far. He's not firing anymore. Off we go for the next one. obviously the shard cannons have long range, but by the time they reach him, yeah, they'll be so spread out that I don't think it'll be worth firing from this far. On the other hand, that weren't my doing, but we'll fucking take it. What's that? There we go. Yeah, this loadout is working really well. Mind you, testing against Cyclops is one thing. Let's see how it does against a proper fucking enemy. Now he's just standing there at the moment. I'm waiting for him to do its discharge. Here we go. Discharge? Oh, you know what I mean. EMP. There we go. Now, I've got quite a bit of caustic damage here, so let's see if I can sort this out without getting me limpet destroyed. Come on. There we go, right. Get out of the way, you fucking car. There it's down. Now, I really hope that wasn't the... No, it wasn't. Yeah, the last thing you want is the capital ship getting the killing shot, because then, yeah, you get fuck all. But that came down in no time. It's safe to say that loadout, well, the test so far anyway, is working really well. But yeah, the real test for it is going to be, there has to be a fucking regenerator around in there. But yeah, the real test for it is obviously going to be when I'm going up against a basilisk. So once we've done here, I've cashed in the combat bombs. I will probably go to the medium intensity zone that's very close to the mega ship that I dock at. We'll get as many of these fucking little scouts down as we can. There's still at least one more around here. Yeah, right behind me. See, looking at how empty this area is at the moment, and looking at the bar for the progress, yeah, there's definitely at least one more interceptor still to come. Now I know, you know, going around taking out scouts and that is not particularly exciting, but you can't ignore them. You do that, you end up with, you know, half a dozen of them all firing on you at the same time, and then you're in real trouble. And yeah, Jim's video from last night shows that, because he got in that situation a couple of times. There's still plenty more of these fuckers coming in. Didn't exactly need that, but Oh, we're still at 92, so I'm alright for the moment. Let's chance it. Get this fucking cosmic damage off before this fucker fires on me. There we go. So I can hear the Cyclops in the distance. He's not exactly distant, right there. Fuck it, let's go after him then. That didn't help. There we go. Right, so now here comes the next one. I don't know what it is, but we'll wait for it to... well, actually, we'll wait till we've destroyed this one before we go and see what it is. See, there's no... Let's have a look what it is. Here's another Cyclops. I don't know if that was my target or the other one that I fired at there. Sounds like I've got two of these cunts firing on me. So it's down to its final heart. Shields are still up. The other Cyclops seems to have buggered off. So that's him down, and I am really close. I've got to get the fuck away from that explosion. There we go, so that's another 8 million. In fact, both Thargoid hearts are still out there. So, well, let's hope I'm... well, I'm far enough away from both of them, so... Right. So we have this fucker here. And after that, I think it will then be the... oh, hang on, there's a couple of scouts still. But there certainly won't be any more Cyclops showing up. That third one there will be the last one. I fucking need you, don't I? Him down. okay as far as getting this done. There you go. Right. There's... Where is that last scout? Right there. Let's deal with that last scout and then we'll go and see what we can do with the last Cyclops. Almost down. He's down. Some of that, you little shit. Right. Third and final Cyclops then. Let's have a bit of this gun. I mean, I must say, I thought that this loadout would work okay. I did not think it was going to work this much better than the previous one. This has me wondering why the fuck have I been using Gauss cannons for so long? Using up quite a bit of... Actually, I say I use quite a lot of shard cannon ammo. Actually, I'm really not. There you go. Yeah, he's fucking coming after me here, isn't he? Try and... That didn't do my shields too many favours, but at least it was a Cyclops doing that. If it was anything else, my shields would now be on 0. And looking at that progress bar for this conflict zone, yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the last thing. Last one back in. Right, back out again. There we go. So now it is just caustic missiles. So keep your thermal level below 20%. And you should be okay as far as you know, caustic missiles hitting you. Well, I was on 18, but I have got one on its way. And it's doing a fair bit. Cyclops is not coming after me. It's a good job, because at the moment I'm more interested in getting rid of all this yeah, that was a lot of fucking use, wasn't it? I am really not the biggest fan of these well, actually I'd say it's the, you know, the Xeno multi-Olympic controllers. I have a feeling it's actually not down to them. I think it's down to changes in Odyssey. because these would be B rated. If you had a standalone decontamination limpet controller, they're always E rated. So it may be that, you know, there is no guarantee that they will get rid of the caustic damage on the first sort of like hit. What the fuck was that? That looked like a heart went down just then. Yeah, it did. Him down. Okay, so 5 million voucher received. So yeah, that was it. Thargoid threat neutralised, and there's a few more scouts that have come in, and of course the Hydra has arrived. Yeah, I'm not going after a Hydra. This weapon loadout may be pretty good, but it's not. Let's solo a Hydra good. So, alright, well that test went ridiculously well. I did not think it would, yeah, go anything like that. So we'll head back to the mega ship, cash these in, and we'll decide where to head to next. In the meantime, let's have a look and see if we've got anything in the chat. I'm hoping update 13 fixes the game to the point that I can get back in. For now it just crashes as soon as it starts. It's almost like they don't taste these updates before releasing them. Oh, I don't think they've tested any of their updates for years, if ever. So I'm not remotely surprised. They keep banging on about they've done things that, you know, will sort out you know, all of these crashes to desktop, but then they always do, don't they? So part of me thinks, yeah, it will do, you know, it will do the job. I'm not going to get my hopes up though, because there are so many occasions where you know, they promise this, that and the other, and it doesn't do a single fucking one of them. Is this loadout only good in these conflict zones? Actually, no, I would say it'd probably do alright for any of them, because I have got the remotely released flak launcher. So if you are, you know, if you're not in, you know, if you're not out here and you're going to like a non-human signal source, yeah, you've got a way of dealing with the Thargon swarm as well. So yeah, I'd say definitely give it a go in, you know, well, anywhere, not just here. What else we got? Pro Skills has lowered himself to coming along. Not only Commonwealth Games, but also the Olympics, in my opinion. Well, the Olympics have got some sort of like things going for it. At least the Olympics has the prestige. I mean, you never hear an athlete saying that, you know, their goal, their ambition is to take part in the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, it's such a fuck all nothing. They want to do the Olympics. which of course they do, because let's face it, especially if it comes to like, you know, athletics and, you know, a lot of the, let's say, minor sports that don't get much televised coverage. The Olympics is always going to be like the pinnacle as far as, you know, how good they can be. If you can be like the Olympic champion. No one sits there thinking, I want to take up blah 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 sport because I want to be the Commonwealth champion. For fuck's sake. And you can tell that it's an event that was organised by the UK, because the UK makes up something like 9, in quotes, nations taking part in the fucking thing. Right, looks like I'm coming in from the wrong side. I think my landing pad is going to be directly opposite from where we are. Yeah, can't see it at all. Now, one thing I am a bit unsure about with this loadout is when I can't use limpets and I need to burn off the caustic damage, am I going to be generating enough heat to do so? 28,108, that is it for repairs. I took out 3, okay, they were Cyclops, but nevertheless I took out 3 interceptors. The fucking repair bill is ridiculously low. Restock isn't much either. So I only used 6 limpets, which is fine. Oh bollocks, forgot to do the yeah, that. So 29,980,000 in combat bonds, so that brings my balance up to 27,309,060,172. I'll take that. Right, let's see what else we've got in the chat. It's not just occasional crashes though. For me, it's every time. Can't play any version of the game at all. Elite Horizons or Odyssey, they broke it entirely. Yeah, I remember you writing comment on, I think actually it may have been my last one, when I was talking about update 12 and going on about how shit it was. I have heard others say that, or read other people saying that in the forums. The trouble is, of course, the forums and fucking, what do you call it, Frontier Developments themselves, they always treat these sort of issues as, you know, I'm not suffering this issue, therefore it doesn't exist. That's how they've always been. So yeah, fucking absolute piss take. So to be honest, as far as the game working for you, yeah, it's sort of fingers crossed, and that's about the best you can fucking hope for, which is ludicrous. But yeah, that seems to be, you know. about the size of it. Daley Thompson's Olympics was a joystick destroyer. Never played it. Same as Combat School. Combat School was a fucking pile of shit. I was watching your review of that Enduro racer earlier. Fucking hell. That's, yeah. Can you imagine breaking down and when you call the RAC, the guy goes, my car's alright. That's the forums. Yeah, exactly. That is their attitude all over, you know. They don't have a problem, therefore the problem doesn't exist, you know. That's what they've always been like. Right. So we've had a fairly gentle first test. And to say this thing fucking breezed through it is a masterpiece of understatement. So we'll do the INV Audacious Dream as the next stop, seeing as it is nice and close. It is a medium, so surely there will be at least a Basilisk. There is a very good chance there will be a Medusa. That's one thing I forgot to say. When I did the last AX video, when I took out the 2 Basilisks, things have rather progressed out here since then. Now, if you go to a medium intensity conflict zone, they are pretty much the same sort of difficulty as a high intensity conflict zone was 2 weeks ago when I did that last video. Likewise, low intensity conflict zones now tend to be about the same as medium intensity was 2 weeks ago. And high intensity are now basically if you feel like committing suicide. Although I say that, I've not been to one since you know, this area has progressed. With how well that test went, I might actually give that a try. But first things first, we'll do this medium zone. So everything is locked in. Yeah, I did redo the Olympics, yeah. Right, let's see what awaits us. Now, I am still far from confident about taking out any Medusa, but well, I'll give it a go. There's certainly a very good chance that there will be one here. These, you've always got to be careful when you're taking on Medusas. In fact, you've got to be careful when you're taking on Basilisks as well, for that matter, because they only have to catch you once with a full blast of their lightning weapon, and you're in trouble. It is very unlikely that you will be able to take out whichever Thargoid it is if they've hit you with that. Because you're forever trying to get your shields back up to something approaching decent strength. I mean, the old reboot and repair option certainly works most of the time. Sometimes you can do it and it doesn't do anything to your shields, but more often than not it works fine. But even then, your shields are then up to 50%. That's it. I say that like that's terrible. I mean, it's, you know, 50% is not bad, but if you're caught very early on in that lightning attack, then yeah, 50% isn't so great then. I always use the night vision when I'm in these conflict zones because it is quite dark in these. It's not easy to see everything, so night vision just means you got a much better chance of being able to spot them. Alright, let's see what we've got.
This system is crawling with Thargoids. If we don't push them back, we'll be over.
Regenerator straight away. I'll have a bit of you, you little fuck. Regenerators can't regenerate themselves, so he can fucking do that for as long as he likes. Do without having two of them fucking firing on me. I think that's about to go up to 4. Now, the trouble is where I am, I'm not going to get a hell of a lot of help from anybody. I'm flying through that fucking caustic cloud. Right, so let's sort out that insider that got everyone firing on me. I like to think once I've taken this fucker out, I'll be able to get the old decontamination done. Let's see how we do. Alright, so the interceptors are on their way. This looks like the last scout in the area at the moment. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so one's coming in behind us. The other one is right up here.
Energy surge detected.
So that is a basilisk. Shot down a fair few by the looks of it. Let's have a look over here and see what this other one is. Fucking hell, that's only a Cyclops. Well, let's do the easy one first. I do not want to be taking him out too close to the capital ship here. Fuck. They did that. Quite a few more scouts have arrived. Hopefully they will keep the capital ship a bit busy. There we go. Now he is definitely going to target me with his fucking lightning attack. other NPC. Oh no, yeah, he's fucking heading over the capital ship. Well, I could take out a few scouts while he's hanging around here. Don't know how I managed to get the credit for that, but I'll take it. Oh, his shields are still up. Should have used my lasers then. I'm only just in range, but hang on, no, there is damage fall off with the long range. Scout fighting on us, I've got fucking two of them. I got my heat down to 0, can't, surely they can't see me that well. That cunt can see me well enough. This is taking a bit of a chance because although there is another NPC there. But yeah, I thought that was what was going to happen. Alright, let's see if I can heat up enough. Yes, I can. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I am really starting to like this loadout. Every time I think there may be something not quite right with it, yeah, it's fine. Fucking need that. I'm completely, yeah, stuck. So again, this is, okay, yeah, here we go. Alright, try and burn it off again. Didn't fucking work that time. I got fucking close. I did manage to burn it. Probably done a fair bit of internal damage there though. Can't see a thing with all that distortion. back in. So he's firing on me, but he's sort of like hanging back. Oh, he's going to get his shields up. There he goes. And it looks like he was close to the it must have been too close to this. I didn't get a fucking thing for it. No, I'm sure I wasn't too close to that. So fuck knows what happened there. Certainly wasn't the capital ship destroying it. Right. Now I've got to try and find the other interceptor, the basilisk. We've got a few fucking scouts turning up now. So yeah, looking at the progress bar, there's going to be more than a few turning up. Ah, it's too fucking close to that other cloud. Trouble is, all these scouts will just keep shooting down my limpets if I use them, so trying to get rid of this costing damage at the moment is going to be fucking awkward. Yeah. Oh, fucking chance it. Especially as he's firing on someone else. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't matter that he shot it off, it did what it needed to. No way I'm going to avoid that. It took a lot less time to, or rather it took a lot more time to hit me than I thought it was going to. Right, so another interceptor is arriving. No idea who or what it is. is it? The fact that I'm here on my own, I'm going to try to have some kind of help. That does not look like it's going to be some small one, that. Okay. It's another fucking Cyclops. At the moment I do not have all of the other NPCs are all buggered off after that basilisk, which I would be doing if I had any idea where it is. So I'll stick with the scouts for the moment. Don't seem to be doing too well as far as credits earned here so far. How the fuck did I get the credits for that though? Cyclops is on his way back. Yeah, there he is. Ah, fucking regenerator nearby. So now I've got 3 fucking 3 of these cunts after us. I know that there is a regenerator of some kind around here, but I can't see where. I fucking hate it when it gets like this. So I've currently got all 4 all 4 of these fuckers firing on us. Hey, while this fucker's barely moving, I can stay pretty much stationary and take him out. Straight through that one, but yeah, I've already got caustic damage anyway. There's still too many around here for me to use me right, there's still a lot, but let's try it. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can take out this cunt and actually get the payout for it this time. I don't really want to be constantly going after Cyclops though. I know there is a basilisk out here, and I want to be taking out that. I was getting a bit close to that caustic cloud there. Oh, what a surprise. And another fucking surprise. Down to 52, so it shouldn't take too much to finish this fucker off, and then we'll go back to the interceptor. And then that fucking regenerator had to start up again, didn't it? Well, there he is, and he's on 54. So this cunt's going down. Now I want to try and get back to an interceptor, so it may only be this fucker, but at least it's better than just shooting scouts all the time, and there aren't that many scouts still to go, so yeah, we can now focus on this fucker. Don't you start going back to the capital ship, you piece of shit. So I'm fairly sure that's what happened last time. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of as to why I didn't get the payout. Right, looks like I've avoided all of the spoke too fucking soon. Get away from that fucking caustic missile. I don't want to have to keep dealing with them all the time. There we go, done. Now I've got to get back into range. Well, we can certainly see it. There's absolutely no fucking sign of that basilisk. I know it's still out there somewhere. I might actually get a shot in before it buggered off out of range, but there we go. Now, did I do that, or did I did it, yeah. Well, at least the capital ship didn't. So at least I got one. Now, where the fuck is this? What's that? I think that's just a piece of wreckage. Oh, that's the explosion. That's where we just come from. Where are they heading off to? That looks promising. Yeah, that does look good. I don't think that basilisk has had a single scratch on it. No, it's still fucking 100%. Right, well this is much more of a test. What the fuck are you doing, you cunt? There we go. Do not want to be caught in its lightning attack, so we'll see what happens here. Is it coming after me? Yes, it is. Could really do with some more NPCs around here, but I have a feeling they've all been destroyed. Still waiting to use its lightning attack. Oh, there we go, right. Looks like it was starting to use it on someone else. Let's get my shield sorted out. I don't think he's going to fucking... Yeah, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Oh, well, his shields are down, so... just caught me. Yeah. Must have taken a fair bit of damage, even if it hasn't taken it out. Oh, fucking don't need this. I certainly don't need it when... Ain't done me any favours. Right, here it comes again. It won't take much to bring me shields down, but in a way, I rather wanted to. I'm gonna get hit by those, aren't I? Yeah. That's going to take a lot of sorting out. Let's lure it back to the because I have no NPCs here helping me out, and this is really, I'm taking a massive amount of damage here because I shouldn't be running with me back fucking turned to it. See, all these ships all hanging around here doing fuck all nothing. Right, so now he's a bit more preoccupied. My shields have started to come back online, so let's do the old reboot repair. That should bring the shields back up. There we go. Alright, now you've still got 3 hearts left, and I'm on 37%. I'll see if I can get myself back up to 40. He's still got his back to me. While he's doing that, heatsink launcher, let's synthesize some more of them. So Repair Limpet managed to get a whole 1% of my hull back. Mind you, he's usually doing well to get as much as that. So heatsinks are back up to full. So we'll do a shield cell bank here. I know it's not very interesting viewing at the moment, but yeah, I need to do some serious repair work, so yeah, bear with me. I'll be going back into the thick of it in a sec. Right, so that shield cell bank is now empty. We'll charge up that one. We've got a full set of them again. I'm on 39 still. This should get me up to 40. Oh, it's only 1% difference, but psychologically it's a difference, you know. It seems like one up here. Right, well, that's one NPC down, and I'm back up to 40. Right, let's get back on in then. The heart just went in, did it? Oh no, it's still there somewhere. I thought that might have been enough. Now its heart's come back in. And straight back out again. The thing is, all the NPCs are just using AX multi-cannons. I mean, you can get away with it with Basilisk, but yeah, if this was a Medusa, no chance. Hurry up and reload, you fucking... There we go. What I really should do is just get the fuck away. Yeah. How many missiles has he sent after me? I can see at least two. One's, yeah, right, they both just expired. Now where's he gone? Ah, fucking hell, right. I've got to try and find the cunt again. He's around this way. There he is. Making fag ash all over us. This is taking rather longer than I thought it would, but oh well. You get 24 million. And another Basilisk kill at me name, so yeah, I will take as long as it fucking takes. Let's just notice that. Wait for it to reload again. These are certainly effective when firing from behind. The trouble is I've got to be able to aim. I can't see it because of all that distortion behind it. Back in again. Back out again. I'm starting to get a bit low on shard cannon ammo. I've only got 30 shots. Mind you, this is the last interceptor out here. Yep, that went down. So this is when it will use the EMP. There we go. And I think I got away with caustic damage. Ah, now I can't see. Fucking hurry up, reload. There we go. That's him down. Let's just hope I'll get the payout. Yes, I did. So, for completing that one. And now the Hydra has shown up, but yeah, Hydras are well outside my capabilities at the moment. I think I'm still in range of it. Yeah, they've got a fucking 10-kilometre range, the EMPs, so yeah, it's very likely that I was still going to be in range. Right. We'll lock on the old bright Sentinel. That's Imperial Cutler. There's another one of those in the area that's disrupting the old FSD. Right, so how much did I make there? 43,580,000. So there should have been another 8 million on top of that, but the fact that I got the Basilisk, yeah, I can fucking live with that. I can also live without doing loops of shame, but oh well. I had to fuck up somewhere. Alright, so once I am down, I'll take a look at if there's anything in the chat that I've missed. There's also something that a certain subject that I think does need a little bit of discussion. A certain announcement that was made today with regards to the long overdue, some would say not overdue enough, merger between Odyssey and Horizons. It's finally on its way. We'll cover that in a sec while we're down. Right, so what's the damage like this time? 275,252. That's fairly high, but it's not like, you know, it's not like I can't afford it. One thing is for certain, this is definitely the loadout I'm sticking with this ship, because okay, Basilisks are certainly more heavily armoured than Cyclops, and Medusa is even more heavily armoured than a Basilisk, but I did not seem to have any trouble with the hearts there. So There we go. So it brings up to 27,352,340,009. Alright, let's see what we've got in the old messages here. I've got a few here by the looks of it. I'm going to need popcorn if you're going to a high. I think I'll have to give a high one a shot. I'm also going to have to give a couple of my painkillers a shot as well. Right, any news from the Jedi Council? No, but then I've not looked. I highly doubt they are going to be contacting me anytime soon. So did anything happen with the super weapon? No, not yet, because I haven't used it yet. It's either going to be tomorrow or Tuesday that they will actually use the thing. So, yeah, nothing on that front yet. Evening, apparently UK has lowered himself to watching this cobblers. Nothing on the telly. Well, yeah, I mean, there's the Commonwealth Games. What more do you want? Love Island finished. I have nothing to watch now. Yeah, see, that's the sort of that's the level that my stuff is on. With I'm competing with the intellectual stimulation that is Love Island. I'm sure there's some grass growing somewhere. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Otherwise, he wouldn't be watching this bollocks. Really got that EMP timing down. EMP. Okay. Well, I've done it enough times. I've sort of just got used to it. So. Right, where are we? I've got date Saturday off internet dating. By the way, I hope she's not a psycho like my ex-wife, the Game Destroyer. Internet dating, that's always a bit of a risk. Mind you, I've done it a fair few times as well. You never know on them dating sites, but she looked tidy in the pic. Yeah, of course that's going on the extremely unsafe assumption that pic is of her. Probably a 65-year-old bloke in a wig with his bollocks taped back. Yeah, there you go. There speaks someone who clearly has experience. It must be painful getting that tape off again. It sounds like Panther's the one to ask, for that. Crocodile Dundee springs to mind. I mean, it could be far worse things that spring to mind, I suppose. So, yeah. They find your lack of faith disturbing. Are we going back to the real Jedi? That must be the only reason why they've not contacted me. I cannot think of a single other reason why they wouldn't. So I think you're onto something there. Right. So let's have a look. Where is the nearest high one that has a a capital ship in there? So here we are. That's a fucking Federation one. Is there an Imperial one? Those are lows. INV, Illustrious Fortune, High Intensity. Right. So that will be the next one that I go to. But yeah, before that, yeah. So the announcement today that Yeah, the long overdue merger then between Odyssey and Horizons. Um, so what do you lot think? I do not think it's a good idea. I know it was coming, although the fact that it's pretty much a year late says to me that well, I thought it was going to be just dropped. They weren't going to do it, and I was kind of hoping that they would drop it as well, because okay, I know that you are still going to have access to version 3.8. It's not just going to be like, you know, the current version of Horizons will be dropped and scrapped and that's it. You will still have access to it. And you'll need it, because if you've tried collecting raw materials in Odyssey, it's a fucking thankless task. So, you know, it's not... it's not good on that front if you're collecting raw materials. It's also not good if you go if you're collecting salvage from planet surfaces, which I used to do a lot. I don't do it so much now because, again, in Odyssey you might find 3 or 4 signals on a planet and that's it. Whereas in Horizons you would just fly in, drive around in your SRV, and you would find plenty of them, along with plenty of raw materials. So I think it's a backward step there. Not to mention, of course, the fucking awful system map, the awful galaxy map, and the sheer unreliability of the Odyssey graphics engine. The number of times I've had to load up Horizons just to be able to leave a planet's surface because the Odyssey engine was fucking up and wouldn't even render the entire planet I was on. I mean, I've had to do it about half a dozen times, which, okay, it may not sound like a lot, but when you're having to do it that many times, surely that should be telling the developers, yeah, something's fucked up here. But they haven't addressed it, they haven't even acknowledged that the issue exists, and they're going ahead with this merger thing. Which, I just think it's a fucking dreadful idea. My opinion is coloured by my current predicament, so it's going to be a disaster, I think. I mean, it is going to be yeah, it's not going to be good. So the fact that, well, I don't think they actually wanted to keep version 3.8 available, but I think they feel they have to, because even though they're going ahead with this merger, they know full well that it's not in any state to do so. Of course, all the crashes to desktop that you keep getting whenever you're at a surface settlement or a point of interest. Now, okay, you can't go to any on-foot surface settlements in Horizons even after the merger, but you can go to surface points of interest. So that suddenly their rather more stable game is going to go down the toilet. They just want players in the game for as long as possible, grinding for as little reward as possible. See, when I was playing in Horizons, I never saw collecting raw materials and going to surface points of interest as a grind, because it was pretty simple. But in Odyssey, I do, because, yeah, it takes a ridiculously long time just to find, like, you know, one thing. So Update 13 has a lot to live up to just to work properly. Well, the thing is, Update 13 doesn't really have a lot to live up to because I think everybody, quite rightly, have got extremely low expectations of the thing. So, you know, it doesn't have to do very much to meet the expectations of everybody. It could be an unmitigated disaster again, and it will still live up to the expectations of pretty much everyone. The fact, you know, if it does work properly, then, you know, fucking great. They'll get no thanks from me because that is the absolute minimum you should expect from any, like, you know, game developer and any update. You know, it should be, oh, does it work? No. Well, in that case, why the fuck are we even publishing it? You know, it working is the very bottom line. You know, it's got to do that. And of course, Update 12 didn't. And yet there were still plenty of people on the forums who fucking thanked them for it. And then they still carry on, you know, whenever anything's mentioned about Update 13, they're like, oh, thank you for your continued hard work. What do you mean fucking continue hard work? Your last update just showed it was absolute fucking horse shit. You put about as much effort into it as I put into doing these fucking videos. Right, I've just seen a line there which really is quite disturbing. When someone says they are, and I quote, not as handsome as Lukozer for that matter, fucking hell, you got some problems there, mate. Right, well, okay, high intensity conflict zones. Yeah, I have a feeling I know how this is going to end, but we'll give it a shot. So the INV Illustrious Fortune, 1.87 kilo light seconds. I'm sure there is no recognised unit of measurement as that, so yeah, 1,866 light seconds away. Did I restock everything? I'll start up my primary shield tail bank. I don't know why I always feel the need to do that, because they're identical, they're not they're not even engineered. Right. Here goes nothing, as a certain somebody once said in the film. Now I have a feeling if I'm going to last here, I'm going to need to basically focus on scouts for a lot of it. I'm also pretty sure we are not going to get any Cyclops in this. I think the weakest interceptor we will get here will be a Basilisk. Yeah. Let's go. But I will, you know, actually give it a go. So yes, I will be targeting scouts to begin with, but you know, once they're down to a suitably low enough amount, we'll see what interceptors are about. We'll see which one to go for. Now, the last time I went to a high intensity one, like I say, it was before the before I did the last video, and you didn't have two interceptors flying around. you had 3 of them. One was a Medusa, the other 2 were basilisks, and that was back then. Frankly, if it's anything less than 3 Medusa, I'd be pleasantly surprised. Well, my rebuy cost will mean that yeah, I've still made a profit tonight. So you know, if they do blow the fuck out of me, I'm still up on where I started. So yeah. Where are we on the old chat here? Careful you don't skint yourself. Well, I'll try to, you know. You guys got any plans for a Sid reunion? Well, Panther's here, he can answer that one. I thought I saw earlier that even fucking Mainmeister is here. Which, so yeah, they can let you know about that, but you may like the reply. The Cobra engine is not suited to anything that Odyssey is trying to do. No, but the Cobra engine was horrendously out of date the day that Elite Dangerous came out. But because Frontier Developments, you know, developed it, they insist on using it all the time. But it's shit. Apparently it's really fucking horrible to try and program it, or program, you know, on it. So, yeah, it's not very popular in any way, shape or form. Lukozer, how comes you got all the dark hair? Because the light. Actually, my hair isn't grey. I've got grey hair and a bald spot. What, and I don't? Yeah, I've got a serious fucking circular parting going on. Right, we are getting closer. Let's get everything ready for what is likely to be absolute annihilation. I don't think this is going to go down as one of my better ideas, but well, we're here anyway. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're in. Fucking marauder here straight away. There's a fucking regenerator around. I have 2 of these guns firing on me. There is at least 3 regenerators around here. So they are going to make taking out these scouts a royal fucking pain in the arse. I really thought that was going to get yeah, repairs. This one will several times before I get the chance to down it. So I've got it down to 14, so it's about to start any time now. There you go. Powers of prediction once again.
Target destroyed.
Alright. What the fucking hell are you doing, you useless cunt? I want this fucking regenerator. It looks like yeah, he's going to be well and truly dealt with before I even get it. Yeah, there you go. So, $500,000 credit voucher, but that means the interceptors are on their way.
Thargoid interceptors coming in hot. Watch yourself, Commander.
Let's see who we have. So here's the first one. It's a basilisk. Well,
Energy surge detected.
I don't want him hanging around this fucking capital ship for too long. I was hoping I would have taken out one of them by now, one of these hearts by now, but nope. Ah, you. Waste. There we go. Alright, let's get away from him, because I don't want that lightning attack hitting me. Now, what is he doing? He's going after another NPC. Not yet had the chance to see what the other interceptor is. Surprised there's only two of them. I thought he was going to use his lightning attack then. I think, yeah, he's really gunning for me here. That's fine. His shields are almost down. They are down. last shot seemed to just go straight through it and not do anything. There we go. Can't see a fucking thing. Here it comes. As soon as he gets here, the fucking heart goes back in again. Yeah, needed that. Weren't me that did it, but I don't care as long as it was someone who did. Right, see if we can outrun these. So at least two of them after us. What the fuck happened there? Well, it was nowhere near me and suddenly from out of nowhere it exploded right in front of me. Yeah, here we go. Yet more great fucking coding. Oh, dude. Right, well, that's very welcome. That is a different basilisk. Where's the one I was taking on? Is this it over here? Yep. Fucking hell, he's pretty relentless. He followed me all the way out here. Next one is open. Here he comes. Oh, fuck off. That has not done me any favours. There we go. Here's some of that, you little shit. That's what you get for that. So, more incoming caustic missiles. So, Well, I should be able to outrun them, but after what happened last time, you just never know what's going to happen. Alright, that's them gone. He's fucking still coming after me. He really did not like me taking his taking his hearts out for some strange reason. I do not have much in the way of help out here. Back to that again. Thought I had it there. Oh, that's going to be the shields down now, surely. Yeah, there we go. And now I've got fucking one of these little cunts here. I need you, don't I? Right, so it does look like there are a couple of NPCs around him. Have I started recharging? Yes. I haven't finished doing. There we go. Right. So this should bring my shields back online at 50%. There we go. Right, so now I'm in much better state than I was. Not a hell of a lot of help from NPCs out here, but we are far enough away from the capital ship to worry about that thing taking any kills. Have the thing reloading. I got some good hits on it there, but yeah, still not. I think it's the lack of armor piercing again. Right, so this is where he'll use his fucking pulse. Again, I've got these fucking missiles coming after us. There we go. Alright, what's my I've still got one. He's still coming after me. Oops. That proved to be a not very good idea. Especially as, yeah, now he's fucking doing this. Oh, I didn't know he still had his shields up. Alright, so that shield bank is used up. That isn't going to be the end of the world for me. There's an NPC pretty close by, but he's not doing anything. Did he get hit by the EMP or something? Yeah, here he comes now. I am so far away from the where's he going? Alright, that EMP may NPC rather may be buying me a few extra seconds, but it's too early for me to do another charge or another reset. Fucking need that, don't I? I was way too slow with the Now the trouble is I've gone so far away from him that he's almost down. I'm going to chance it, try and finish him off. Can't see where the fuck he is. There he goes. Now, well, there's no way I'm in any state to take on the other ship, the other interceptor that's here. I don't even know what it is. But what I can do is at least get my shields back up again. Let's see what else we got here. Anyone tried the new No Man's Sky update? I haven't. You can completely redesign your fleet carrier interiors. You can even build outside in the vacuum of space with seamless transition when walking outside. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, so alright, let's risk taking a look and seeing what is there. Well, I'm on my way. What else we got? So is this Thargoid War the big narrative event that was teased? It's part of it, yes. I can see there's still some scouts around. Can't see the other interceptor. At least not yet. Did I? Yeah, I did put me fucking hard points away. And there of course has to be a fucking regenerator somewhere. Can't see where. He's probably out of range. I can only see one more scout. That's unlikely to be the one, but alright. We've got a berserker. What's this other fucker here? No, it's a marauder. Ah, I can see the other interceptor in the distance. I can't see which one it is. This could be a case of my curiosity being the death of me, because unless it's a Cyclops, and let's face it, we are in a we're in a high intensity zone. It's not going to be one. I'm in no state to take on any other interceptor. So that is a basilisk who has just spotted me. Alright. Now I think I do need to bugger off. I won't set any course yet because it'll be pretty good if I can just get out of here. Yeah, that would help. There we go. Well, it lasted long enough to take out another basilisk anyway, so it wasn't a complete disaster, but not what I call a roaring success. What I will call a roaring success, though, is this weapon loadout. So if you are using, or if you've got an AX ship, then fucking yeah, my my own experience tells me that class 2 Guardian Shark Cannons, class 1 Guardian Plasma Chargers, okay, they're all pre-engineered, you know, pre-modified, but it's a combination that fucking works. Right, what else we got here? Can't trust the save mechanism on No Man's Sky, so I don't have any reason to play it. And I have exactly the same problem. I think one of my save slots works, but yeah, the others haven't. So, you know, every time I try playing it, I can either carry on from where I am, but to be honest, there's been so much that's been added to it since I last played it that I would want to start again from scratch, and I can't. You know, and it's infuriating because I should have 5 slots for game saves, so I should be able to. But it don't work. Every time I reload one of my save games from the other save game slots, it just starts again from the beginning. It corrupts the save. So if it's going to do that every time, then there's no point in me playing it. If they can fix that, I'll play it tomorrow, because I think the game is fucking great, but that bug obviously kills it. What else we got? I've got the worst luck when it comes to games. If there's a bug, I'll find it. I always get the omelette with a bit of eggshell in too. I've got to go along with that. Yeah, I have not known anyone, either personally or online, who has anything like the fucking shitty luck that you do with gaming. Jesus Christ. You rolled well, not so much rolled a 1 on your luck score, I think you rolled a -1. Execute the Brave Sir Robin manoeuvre. Yeah, that is absolutely what was called for there. But given that it was a high intensity zone, A, the fact that I was able to actually leave it anyway, and B, how long I lasted in there, I'm quite happy with both of those. So not exactly a roaring success, but well, how much did I make? 24,820,000. It's not exactly a dismal failure either. But that means I took out the grand total of 5 interceptors, 5 Thargoids there. 1 interceptor and 4 scouts, that was it. I suspect I'm going to have a fairly hefty repair bill here. It'd probably be over 250,000. Well, I don't think I got a vast amount of module damage. I've seen worse. comes.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
There you go, 319,432, so it's even higher than I thought. Nevertheless, it's not a hell of a lot taken from my earnings from that particular conflict zone. Didn't even use that many limpets, I used 4 of them.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So another 24,820,000. So at the end of the stream, 27,376,820,250 is the final total. I'd say I did all right. I didn't even see a Hydra, let alone get the chance to try and take one out. But I got, was it 2 Basilisks, a couple of Cyclops, no, it was 3 Cyclops, wasn't it? Actually, no, it was 4 Cyclops, and 1 I didn't get the payout for whatever reason. A handful of Scouts. It all paid quite well. And I absolutely recommend the weapon loadout. It also helps make the Corvette a more appealing choice because, of course, with the dual Class 4 beam lasers, you're going through Scouts at a fair rate. You're also able to destroy interceptors' shields at a fair rate. Yeah, it's that weapon loadout works really well. I am absolutely keeping that one. Right, let's have a look at any more credits here. Credits? What the fucking hell am I talking about? Comments in the chat before we call it a night. Wiser has arrived. I played Jurassic World Evolution 2. Uses DirectX 12, supports ray tracing, DLSS, and has Cloud Tech. Why this isn't in Odyssey, which uses the same engine? Can you imagine how well this game would run if it had all that lot in it? Maybe they did the sensible thing and moved to Unreal or something. No, they didn't. Frontier Developments only ever used the Cobra engine because it's the one they developed, and they insist on using it for every fucking game they do, even though it is demonstrably fucking useless at quite a few, quite a few of their titles. There we go, yeah. It's the Cobra engine. It even shows its logo in the loading screen. No deaths, that's a good night's work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not blowing up. I'm quite happy with that. Although, since I did the previous video, I haven't lost a single ship, so I have been doing all right out here. I'll freely admit I am I am starting to get a bit burnt out on Thargoid combat, because I've done pretty much nothing but it throughout the last 3 weeks. So even though I think the end of this Thargoid war is going to be Tuesday, I'm kind of I'm almost hoping that it will be tomorrow. There is a possibility that it could be tomorrow, but I think it's almost certainly going to be Tuesday. The Planet UK, we didn't blow up, so that's a bonus. The last ED live stream I watched. I wonder which one that might be. Yeah. Jim has, he doesn't have the greatest success rate against interceptors. I mean, it'll get better. Can't get a lot worse, so yeah, he'll improve. Right, comes to why is it called? Stroke up, perhaps enabling DLSS is as complex as setting a flag in the graphics card. Even a Frontier coder should be able to do that. God dear, you're being a bit optimistic there, thinking a Frontier coder would know how to do that. Thargoid of foot combat is implemented to they'll just be a bullet spawn. I think you may need to retype this one. I'm gonna have a go at trying to interpret it. You're asking me, do I think that on foot Thargoids will be bullet sponges, or do I have to target specific weak points such as limbs or hearts? Yeah, I think you're right with the latter. It is not going to be a simple matter of just, blast away and they'll die. I also think that you'll need to do specific engineering to your hand weapons. So, yeah, you can't just turn up with whatever guns you like and take them out. I am basing that on absolutely nothing at all. It's pure supposition, but I kind of hope it's done like that. Basically an on-foot version of, taking out the interceptors. Can you lend me 5 credits? I might be able to stretch to 5 credits, yeah. I mean, I've over the course of playing the game here, I've given away, I think it's just shy of 10 billion credits. So, yeah, I think I could spare 5. My Crite 2 has a reasonable loadout. Good work, mate. Yeah, Panther's Crite Mark 2 is fucking really good at loadout. It's designed to take on Thargoids a completely different way to how I do. I mean, you've seen it in this video and in previous ones. I basically do the whole brute force method. If I'm in a ship that's too slow, I can't outrun Thargoids. So if they're going to start blasting me, I basically designed it to take the punishment as well as dish it out. Now, Panther's Crite Mark 2 is designed to be very fast and very nimble for its size, so it's not going to get in there and get into any sort of slugfest. It will get in there, get the shots away, do the damage, and then get the fuck away, like I was trying to do there. But yeah, he with full boost, Crite Mark 2, it will outrun even a Basilisk. So, you'll be okay as far as getting away from the fuckers, which is quite handy. I have got an AX Crite Mark 2. I don't use it very often. I think if this AX combat continues, from tomorrow until Tuesday, I may have to call me AX Crite over and give it a go. It's been a while since I last used it, so I think that'll be alright. Oh, by the way, anyone who is still watching, have any of you checked out the new look Inara yet? I think it's been designed very much with mobile phones in mind. I'm not all that struck on it. So I went back to I went back to the old layout, but I guess eventually I'm going to have to use the new one. Medusas seem to have other plans with my Crite. Kaboom. Yeah, I mean, Medusas though seem to have other plans with most people's ships. So I've lost 3 or 4 ships out here, and I know all but one were at the hands of Medusas. So yeah, I know only too well what's yeah what they have in mind. So well, that seems to be it. So yeah, I would consider that a pretty good night. I certainly made a decent number of, decent amount of millions from my yeah, various forays into conflict zones, and I think I've now got the number of basilisks destroyed up to 20. So I'll certainly take that. But that is this. Yeah, that is this live stream done. I will end with one last. If there is anyone out there who wants to wing up in a 2, 3, or 4 player wing and try going after some Medusas and what have you, then let us know and head on out. And I won't even say I'll do a video of it if you don't want to appear in the video. I do know that I am wasting my breath, but it's almost become like a tradition for me to request people coming out here to have a go at it, because even though I am getting a bit burnt out on it, it is great, and it is the biggest challenge in space combat in this game. So it's absolutely worth doing, and you've seen from this this stream, you get a fucking decent payout if you if you can take any of these fuckers out, and if you're in a wing of 3 or 4. You're almost certainly going to take out whatever interceptor you decide to take on, well, apart from maybe a Hydra. But yeah, there we go. So that is it. I don't know when the next live stream will be, but the chances are that I will just start it up and not let anyone know in advance. Anyway, this was almost a one-off. Well, apart from when I did exactly the same thing last week and then never showed up. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. There are some more videos coming along, including part 2 of the top 40 greatest metal songs of all time. So yeah, there is a lot more to come. But for now, we are done. So yeah, yep, it's time to go away.